All right, in this video, I'll give you my thoughts about the Khaleej Times article on something that I predicted and told you, I think, during the time of COVID, that Dubai UAE or UAE overall is going to increase. One is Salik, which I made a previous video on. They're going to increase the number of Salik toll gates and they are going to increase the Salik charges. Okay. Nothing wrong. UAE is not doing anything wrong. UAE is doing what UAE should do. If it's giving you good infrastructure, it's giving you good facilities. Uh, because of inflation cost of living that keeps going higher, it has to do whatever it can to balance the country, the economy. It's like running a business. So now, my next prediction also is coming true. That is parking. I told you that they will increase the parking fees, and I also predicted to you they will increase the parking fines, which is not public. It's not something that they'll show you publicly. But in this article from Khaleej Times, what it says is now it's called premium parking. Okay. From March 2025 onwards, there will be areas that will be segmented as these are premium spots and these are ordinary spots. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they have A, B, C, like just to differentiate. So as of now, they're saying we'll charge you 6 per hour. I remember the days where first parking was free, obviously, in the 80s and 90s. Then they started parking at 2 dirhams per hour. Okay. And in the afternoon, 1 to 4 or 1 to 6, sometimes it was free. Or they were even in areas where, like you're working, let's say, free zone or media city and all that. They would only charge you from 8 o'clock morning till 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. After that, parking was free because everyone's going home. But then, eventually they realized, why should we only charge you during peak hours or office hours? Why don't we just charge you 24/7? So from $2 just during peak hours or $2 during working hours, it became $2 every hour, 24 hours. I also remember during, this was in Deira and Bur Dubai, after 6 o'clock or 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock night, maybe 10 or something, it was free parking all the way till 6 in the morning. Okay. So residents could park their car without having the fear of having to pay. But then slowly, if one zone is charging you 2 dirhams every hour, even in the night, even in the morning, even every day, why should we lose out on revenue? So they started charging parking peak hours, working hours, off hours, night time, anytime, 2 dirhams per hour. But then it became 4 dirhams. From 2 dirhams, it became 4 dirhams. Okay, fine. You can't help it. And some people started, okay, 4 dirhams during peak hours, working hours, then 2 dirhams otherwise. Then eventually they realize, hey, forget all this, man. Buy 2 dirhams discount, just charge 4 dirhams. Okay, fine. Headache solved. But now they've started 6 dirhams, which I'm telling you this. This is my next prediction. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the starting. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes 8 dirhams or it goes more. In fact, there are certain places in UAE, certain places in Dubai, where I think these are privately owned parking spaces where they would charge 20 dirhams, 10 dirhams an hour. This was near Bur Dubai. Pathans used to sit there. They would buy this plot of land or long lease it, put a road kind of thing, and 10 dirhams per hour. And then you had buildings where there were multi-layer parkings. So 10 dirhams per hour. Then it became from 10 dirhams per hour, it became 20 dirhams an hour. Oh, this is a delivery. Someone has come to deliver. Okay. So from 10 dirhams an hour, it became 20 dirhams an hour. Some places became 25 dirhams an hour. And very soon in premium places, like nightclubs or this thing, they would charge 25 dirhams an hour, 50 dirhams an hour. I even remember, I can't remember the exact spot, but it was, I think near Wafi, or I don't know, the nightclub area, where it was $100 or $100 to park the car. But it would be free if you could bring a receipt from the nightclub that you have eaten. It should go above $200 or whatever. Okay. So now they have charged, now they even charge you to go to Dubai Mall. Before, people used to park under the shopping malls. I used to do this. Dubai Mall, Bur Dubai. We used to park under there because parking, there you could park for free. So you'd park there and then go walking. But then obviously they realize a lot of people, because cars started to increase, oh, all of them are parking here and there are no parking for our patrons and shoppers. So then they started, you have to put the ticket, okay? And then the divider will go up. Then once you go in, you have to get it stamped by someone, or you have 2 3 hours. You can park 4 hours for free, and if you rescan it, then you should get out within the next 15 20 minutes. Okay, that was another system. But people, as you know, they love taking advantage. They would park 4 hours, go one round, and come back and take a new ticket. So eventually they decided, okay, fine, we'll give you a parking ticket. We'll give you a parking ticket to enter, but then it has to be validated by where you're going shopping. So if you buy something, you're lucky. And if you don't buy, then you have to pay 10 or 40 dirhams or 10 dirhams an hour. And people there also, they started to take advantage of the system where they would go take a parking, maybe buy a Pepsi or a bottle of water or a burger, which was, kind of cheaper. And so finally, I think the government, they are human beings. They know what you're doing. So they're like, enough is enough. Whether you buy a burger, whether you buy a Louis Vuitton bag, we don't give a damn. You pay per hour. You enter the mall, you pay. You get out of the mall, you have to pay, others, you're in trouble. So Salik merged with the Dubai Mall, which is anyway part of the government. So every loophole, now you don't have any. So here's the funny thing. Here they are saying that they will charge you only in the metro areas or high demand areas or congested commercial zones. In other words, tell you honestly, in other words, everywhere. We're going to just going to charge you because the whole Dubai is, high demand area. So, and here's a funny thing. In the report, they say, okay, we'll only charge you in areas like Deira, Bur Dubai, downtown, Business Bay, Jumeirah, Al Wasl. Have you missed any place? The only place you might have missed is Sonapur or some labor camp area. So they're going to charge you $6 an hour, $4 regular spaces, 10 to 4, 8 to 10. Then free parking overnight. See, all this is nonsense. Right now, they're giving you slabs to kind of confuse you, and you're like, ah. The fact is, they are going to increase it, and then they're going to say, you're going to pay this whole day, anytime. Now, just imagine. Oh, by the way, parking fees $25 an hour near World Trade Center. So sorry for me for the laugh, but Dubai is. I've always told you, Dubai is like Dubai is like this girl that you meet at a bar. This girl, bar girl or prostitute, or she'll smile at you. She's sweet. She's beautiful. You come in, she'll make you feel like a king, but you need to buy her a drink. You need to pay her money per hour, and she'll be sweet with you. She'll be loving. But the minute you finish, you check your wallet. Oh, I finished all the money. I have paid for my card. I don't have, my budget is this thing. She's going to walk away. If you tell her, listen, I don't have the money right now, she's going to like, oh, why should I sit here? I'll go over to that next guy. So Dubai is like that. And then the bar will say, listen, if you're not spending, please get out. Leave my establishment. This is the relationship Dubai has with you. They will keep you as long as you are useful. And it's not wrong. You're there in the country because it's useful for you. They are keeping you there because you're useful to them. See, all this visa, this gold visa, silver visa, platinum visa, whatever, business visa, free zone visa, it's all money. You're paying to stay. Okay. Nothing is for free. So now you'll be driving. For that, you have to pay. For parking, you have to pay. And then when you take your car back home, if you have to park near your building and you don't want congestion, you'll have to pay per month whatever they charge you. Maybe this parking within the building. And I'll tell you this. It says here that in the first 9 months of 2024, they had 95 million transaction for 5% profit, and they increased to an increase of 104 million. Uh, yeah, see, if you roughly calculate, I'm just giving you rough. Say 50 bucks is Salik, and 50 bucks toll gate is Salik. Like you go once, you're paying, let's say, $6. You go the second time, you're paying $6, 12. Or the third time, and go the fourth time. So it's totally, say, 24. Okay, 6 fours are 24. My maths is not that bad. Okay. And parking also, you pay $6. So 4 places, 24. So roughly, let's say, for example, you, one day, per day, you spend $100. Okay, the whole day. And let's say every day, 7 days a week, you are using this. So now, before you didn't pay any money, now you'll be paying, if 365 days a year, 3,650 dirhams. Now, you'll say, hey, yeah, come on, Roy, stop being so stingy. $1,000, what the hell, man? Take it, 1 year. If you are an upper middle class, you'll carry damn. If you're earning good money, carry damn. Seriously, it's not expensive. It's just $1,000. However, I'm only talking to you about parking and toll gates. I have not spoken to you about grocery shopping, the price increase. I've not spoken to you about the electricity, water that has increased by $1 or whatever. I've not spoken to you about the rents, and the rents don't increase by $1. They increase by 25, 20, 25 to even 50%. If you're paying $10,000, maybe 50% or 25% of this. You might think, hey, what rubbish, stop exaggerating. Take it from me. I speak to a lot of people. Okay, let's say minimum 10%, just 10%. Overall, to make it easy for maths, just for the sake of calculation, before, if you had $1,000, let's say you are husband, wife, and 3 children, okay, 5 people, and you're earning $1,000, 1,000, and you have allocated, okay, I'll give you $200, $200, 200, 200, 200, all five, $200. All of a sudden, they come and say 10% of your income, 10% of your income now has to go for parking, this, that. So before you had $200 for each, 10% minus. So now they'll have $180 each. See, understand this much. They say, in China, Chinese saying, a death by 1,000 cuts. One small paper cut, nothing will happen. Two small paper cuts, nothing will happen. But if you do thousands of them, you can bleed to death. Your purchasing power is reducing. The cost of living is increasing. The money that you could have saved for your children. Just imagine that 3,000 or whatever, just for parking, if you could keep it annually for your child's future, 20 years. Maybe it's not much. Maybe it's just $20,000, for example, or 10. It's still money, right? Like my boss used to say, you don't know the value of one single penny until one day you issue a check of $1 million and you have $1 less. Out of 1 million, you have 999,999,999. You don't have 1 million. You have less. The bank will still bounce the check. So anyway, I don't want to get too philosophical and stingy about this. I made it, kind of a voting on my YouTube community page. I asked people, does it impact you? Many of them said, I don't care a damn, yeah, let them charge. Fine, it's up to you. But for people who are smart, who are business minded, every penny counts. Every single penny counts. And in a day and age where I'm not saying start being stingy about, go and check, okay, how much for the onions? Okay, $1. And this is $1, 2 cents. Oh, this is 99 cents. I'm not asking you to start being paranoid like that. But remember, as expenses go up, as the cost of living goes up, your purchasing power comes down. And today you're young. Today you can make money. There will come a day, there will come a time where you'll be without a job. Nobody will give you a job. You cannot earn, and you'll be living on your savings. And that is where it's going to pinch you. Every penny will pinch you because you'll see your bank balance, your savings go down, 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 down. And if they charge you more, go down faster. So do you want to pay the government and do you want to pay others money for free, or would you rather keep it for yourself? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Agree, disagree with what I have to say. And like I told you, I give you my predictions. It's not rocket science. It's not that I'm wise beyond my years. The writing was on the wall. When they bid for Expo 2020, that is 6 years, 4 years or 6 years before, when they bid and they got it, and they had this proposal for value added tax, I knew 1,000,000%. I knew things are only going to get expensive in UAE and the Middle East. Yeah. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Love to hear what you have to say. You guys take care. And yeah, let me know. Does it impact you? Yes or no? You guys take care.